It's like learning a whole new language, and I'm afraid, too scared to face it. I just want consistent clarity, but all my thoughts destroyed. Give me some peace of mind, it's all I need to give peace to all of my family. I can't go back to you, my friend. Don't even ask, don't play pretend. You think you are everything I need, but I gotta leave. Trouble can't get through to me, it's not you, yeah, it's always me. I close my heart to you, you see it opens up for nobody. It's been so hard to
Yeah, I'm trying to see if I can get my work friend to join, because I told him we need, because he's a world creator.
At this time, friends, please make your way to the prep
and
room.
he
The
wants
tour
to
is
get,
about to begin.
he wants to get his
At this time,
Tonight's
friends.
event is about to begin. Please make your way to the prep room. I repeat, please make your way to the prep room.
First things first. What are you doing?
What?
Now you will never know which.
Those are moving sounds. Those moving around. Right. Right. Right.
Hello.
Okay.
Rough. This is going to be rough.
Right.
Golden Hill is fancy. Yes, yes it is.
See, Ether, just wait till I make the map or
Right.
the division swap and we put you in there too.
Yeah.
Heck.
Memento is just one to be a guinea pig, huh?
He's on the team now.
Fine, teams. Fine. Teams. You can be their guinea pigs.
Yeah, I think we both have VR and we do the vision swap.
That's gonna be heck in a handbox. Also, good grief, Smiles, you are big.
Yeah, I'm set at 8 feet at the moment.
Goodness.
Yeah, you are really big. I agree.
Yeah, this is the point. Very large bug. I literally
Yeah.
can't see you, by the way.
Shush.
I just seeing the top of my armor plate, and that's all I can see.
Yep.
If I lean down, I can see you, but standing, I can't see you
Right. I should, full body.
yeah.
I didn't feel like putting ours on.
Oh, I absolutely feel like putting on mine.
I'm so
Yeah.
excited for butterflies to come out so that I can stop having my trackers dig into my
Is it actually
every
you,
single time I use
or
them.
did you pull and swap and give this to Salad?
I don't know.
You'll never know if Salad's been
Butterfly trackers are the new one. That's why we're making.
You're right. I won't
Makes
play
sense.
small.
Okay, I am currently preparing,
Well, there's no fun in spoiling it.
You use slime as well, don't you?
yeah.
I'm trying to read your body
This is
language.
right
They're
foot
like-
and right
I'm like going
ankle.
full Skinwalker again now.
The new ones aren't much bigger than that. Aren't much bigger than like a full-size SD card.
okay.
They're tiny,
Coco Loco
Ah.
got new features.
and they've somehow got even longer battery life.
Oh.
But they
wow.
use a different.
There is a dash button now.
communication standard. It's based on
This one.
wish
Mine had that.
Vision, audio,
Makes sense.
body
This is-
movement.
But yeah, I'm going to be in full body, and then you'll be able to just watch me constantly stem. To be realistic.
Do I?
Imagine.
You have to set a predetermined
Isn't
distance.
technically only
Imagine
I went to
constantly
pat you and
stemming, or
punch
imagine.
I have it
Hit
set.
my wall.
I have it maxed out, but like,
You could
Imagine
close my hand and nothing
stemming,
happens.
or.
Five,
This is so unfair.
Four,
I'm trying to untangle myself.
3,
Deerfish.
Whoever said I was
2,
fair.
Whoever didn't have
1.
Shush.
I'm
This
pointing at
isn't
Salad.
fair.
You.
Here we go.
That's the one part.
Travelers, it seems you've met with an uncertain fate. You find yourself At an interdimensional crossroads, a rendezvous of travelers between worlds. My name is Sheen. I am an infomorphic, mimetic, highly metastasized, meme complex, and one of the tour guides of VRTravellers. Welcome to our point of contact, to the narrative domain. I will soon open a portal to the world of the painter. The instance will be Invite Plus, so at this time, please make sure you are friends with someone else on the tour. Thus, you can rejoin via sending an invite request, should you need to, for any reason. You may add any of the tour guides as well. We are here to assist. Now, a few rules to note. This is a story-based tour. And as with any tour in the real world, I kindly ask that you remain silent during narration. However, talking, joking, dancing, and discussion are strongly all encouraged while we walk between the story. Kindly stay with the group as we travel. There will be plenty of chances to explore. Next, please understand that the narrative exists in superposition with multiple endings possible across a localized wave of time. The act of observing affects the outcome. Thus, our presence here creates subtle differences in causality, even retroactively. Decisions made as a group can manifest great change. This means you must work together in unity during any interactive opportunities. Additionally, if at any point during the story tour a narrative entity becomes aware of your presence, please do not acknowledge or attempt any communication. Move away and alert a tour guide immediately. It is time. My fellow tour guide, Pimon Nick, 123. Have you crafted their dreams below us?
Yes, of course.
Understood.
Oh, I love it.
My fellow tour guide, Cilantro. Have you heard their joy, their hopes, and their dreams?
Loud and crystal clear.
My dear friend and fellow tour guide, Rendizo. Are you prepared for epic memes?
I suppose.
I suppose. Just the right amount of cringe, I love it. My friends, it is time. The 3 gates of the rendezvous have finished establishing an observer chain to the narrative domain. Stand tall, travelers. Ready yourself to shake the heavens. We open a portal, and this tour begins now.
Yay! Narrative entity noticing us? What happened?
Hey, Ren, can you do it? I really suck at opening portals.
Shane, you've been at this for 5 years. How do you mean
You know,
you suck at opening
one
portals?
portal coming right up.
Right.
Got this.
One of my feet trackers is missing.
Oh, there it is.
Onward.
Travelers, enter.
Problems with our feet trackers that are wearing out a
Mine was
bunch.
fine.
You made this world quest compatible.
Yes, it is.
That's cool.
Everything should work too, so it's all good.
Travelers, for those of you that have quest-compatible friends who want to join, now is the time to invite them. I repeat, travelers, for those of you that have quest-compatible
Glad you like
friends
it right
that want to join, now is the time to invite them.
Oh, yes, this one is quest compatible, isn't it?
It's for my custom one.
I'm so scared.
I especially like the starting area isn't super cramped.
Yeah, very open. Probably for the best when we have big groups, right?
Yes. I remember that was an issue when we did the painter before.
Oh yeah.
Tiny room. This is so cool.
Hello, and welcome. Ah, yes. This is a private instance, so your friend must send an invite request to you. My apologies. I repeat, your friend must send an invite request to you.
Oh yeah. We'll get you an avatar near the quest, so no worries.
Okay.
I have the thing set up. Ow, my arm hurts. So, ow.
That's great. Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Hey,
Hello.
Nick, are you one of the people that did most of this world, or just some of it? I'm gonna have to ask
I team worked with me on this, but like I basically made the Unity project and everything. Yes.
That's so cool. Yeah, I know. You see, my boyfriend's a creator, and I did tell him like, hey, there is one way where you can meet him, because I actually am in the VRTravellers, because he's a world creator. Are you familiar with someone called the Architect?
I feel like I've heard their name before. Yes.
Yeah, because he does make worlds as well, and he does go to the community labs occasionally, whatever.
Oh yeah, no, this is really old.
Two aspects of a person, or two souls within a single body, being
because of how much space the armor
and that was treated as.
I do like it when the armor
Really goes when he actually has something made and shows it to
Yeah, the venture team, right? I think that's what they're called.
I don't know. I don't go to the community lab house.
No worries.
I only went there one time with him because most times I'm busy on Sundays.
I gotcha. All right.
Yeah. I'm trying to see if I can get him to join because he's right now trying to make because right now he's trying to make a video game.
Yes.
And he wants and right now he's making his own worlds based on his game. And he's trying to get a community of people to look into his worlds, to look into his story, and be excited for like whenever.
Travelers, gather around. Travelers, I repeat, gather around.
Yeah.
Dear travelers, gather around. My fellow tour guides, would you be so kind to gather those by the sign over there?
Yeah. All good.
My friend.
Oh, salad.
Hello?
Or is it firing?
He just looks like a skelly boy.
Alright. Travelers, your attention please. 3, 2, 1. Thank you. Apologies for interrupting. I promise your merrymaking, heightened spirits beyond the light spectrum to a place you would not even believe or perceive, into the Unis Mundus where I watch it from a sofa with a remote and a bag of potato chips. My friends, welcome to the world of the painter. Welcome to Time Crash Zero, the central gravitas of 4D phase space that is known for all narratives to orbit, the first standard candle of VR travelers. Before we step into the flow of time, one last thing to note. Please at this moment make sure your world music is turned on and set to an immersive level, as music is an important part of the experience. Travelers, please, next to me, observe the paintbrush which has appeared near the blank canvas. Wait for me next to the village well and take the paintbrush. I repeat, take the paintbrush and wait for me near the village well.
Is the paintbrush not working for anyone? Oh.
It has it.
It fades slowly.
Slow fade.
Damn, this isn't the happy little.
Is it soup time?
Too early. It's a bit early. Also, Panda's not here this time, unfortunately. It doesn't appear.
Mom said not to boil soup in the village well.
You know what?
Yeah, well, since when have I
Does everyone have a
listened?
comically sized can of soup we can pour in the well?
Well.
I recognize this.
Nope, that's switching to the soup can, Mom.
Oh yeah.
Oh no, I
Well, in that case.
Ow. Seeing this in person.
You wanna know what
Must not be allowed.
How are you doing? Well,
I have a flying avatar with a seat on it.
Hey, Bun.
Narration. You're working third person ether.
10,000 apologies. Travelers, your attention please. The story will begin.
Okay, get on.
The story manifests around us. I can see it. The stone, it lights beneath the sun, connecting to grass and spreads out. The well just there ahead of me folds into itself and forms. Beyond it, the trail continues sprawling out and the houses take form. And time begins to take hold. A world is shared through a joyous tribute. Events owed to its form are pulled across a palette of polychromatic memories toward a curated good ending, rendering all contradictions of contrast lost. An endless war wages on the continent of Ignis. A royal family falls from the throne in pursuit of truth. A steampunk empire fades into growing clouds of gray. A holy city's secret splits the world apart. These are all part of a memory held together by a self-referential mimetic chain anchored to the one at the center of it all, the one who experiences each and every variation as truth, the one who tries desperately to unify it all into a single canvas. That one is here. He opens his eyes time begins. Welcome, travelers, my friends, to the story of the painter.
Wrong button, sorry.
The painter wakes up in Lahan village. It is probably close to noon as he can hear footsteps from upstairs. Sitting up, he looks over to the abstract piece he was working on last night, wondering what he was trying to express. He rubs his face. Quickly, he realizes his hands are still a mess with oil pigments. The painter goes upstairs and is greeted by the village chief. The kind old man has taken him in years ago, having found him wandering with amnesia. The painter has since spent his days helping with village duties and his nights painting in hopes of remembering his past life. Huh? The painter realizes the chief, now nearly shouting, is repeatedly telling him to stop lighting the stove. The painter pulls his hands away and looks toward him. The chief explains that it is already mid-afternoon. He can eat dinner at the good doctor's house home, as he is expected there later. The painter's eyes widen as he remembers tomorrow is the big wedding for the villager couple. A couple who have commissioned him to paint the reception. He then realizes he has yet to gather the necessary pigments, much less the camera at the good doctor's house. Goodness gracious. The chief goes on to request he also gather the wedding gifts from the villagers. The painter rushes for the door, but again the chief stops him, this time with a humorous smile. He assures him he still has time, and to at least first go wash the paint off his face at the water well. Travelers, this is your first quest. Listen carefully as your actions as a group affect the ending of this story. In preparation for tomorrow's wedding, the painter must gather wedding gifts from around Lahan village. You may keep track of which items you obtain by viewing the tab key inventory. If you are in VR, you can view this inventory by raising a hand above eye level and pressing one of your buttons. If you need assistance, please feel welcome to ask. The painter's time is limited. Thus, travelers, you have 5 minutes to search. Please return to this water well when you hear a bell sound. Your quest begins now. Good luck!
Oh boy,
They're your friend. Okay. They can request off of you to join.
Double-sided mesh should happen.
literally steps to get up.
Oh, okay, no wedding gifts down here.
Main wedding guest.
No. What?
Please
What
don't
is
talk
so
about
funny?
it, by the way.
Spider web.
I don't see anything in
Oh,
here.
this is...
There's a sweating gift over there. Spider's web.
Where?
Oh.
Oh, no, no.
Oh.
You okay?
Solid found the ornament tabby, and then all the wedding gifts.
I have the tabby, yeah.
I have lame wedding gift, mischievous wedding gift, delicious wedding
Travelers,
gift, sweet wedding
travelers.
Oh, I got
wedding gift, and the
Pigment.
Urban Union Sky Sale.
My dear friends, travelers, it's exciting hearing what you found. I cannot tell you the joy our team experiences backstage listening to you. Thank you so much. All right, time has expired. Welcome back and well done. With the wedding gifts gathered, the painter now heads toward the good doctor's mountaintop home. The hike to the summit is somewhat treacherous. My friends, take care not to fall from the cliffs. Please follow me.
Ooh. Debbie.
Where the heck did you find Tabby?
This is the picture I took up there.
Follow the
They
cube
actually
on a side
updated
quest.
All Falls do
A very
different
long
things.
side quest,
Follow
yes, a
the
side
cube
quest.
on the side quest.
Are you sure this is a side quest? Feels more like a main quest.
The sound of nature.
Get food.
Here we go.
Bridge over there. I don't want to take it.
I'm trying to think of the melody of the battle song.
No, I got it.
I got it.
I almost out. All right, 1, 2, 3. Here we go.
Hello.
I wonder if there's such thing as rising damage. You know, direct opposite of fall damage.
Rolling a boulder up a hill.
I think that's called hitting your head.
Here.
In the house.
Let's take a seat. Find a place that's comfy. Find the comfiest place.
If a 40 hypercube kept rolling a boulder up a mountain.
No.
You have to remember whose eyes are whose here.
Right.
My Wi-Fi is like in.
Behind us this time.
Not
It's very cute,
All right. The story continues. The painter arrives at the summit. Upon knocking on the door, he is greeted by the good doctor's wife. She welcomes him to take a seat at the dining table and says her husband will be in soon. The painter sits and stares at one of the empty chairs. It is not made of dark wood. It does not have a red cushion. The chair is different. The chair is not here. That chair is not here. A white dress gently flows over the front. Knocking. Knocking. There is knocking on the table. The painter's eyes refocus. Oh, you're here. The good doctor sits across from him, staring, knuckles still on the table. He asks the painter where he went just now in his head. Huh? I was here. I didn't go anywhere. Where were you? The good doctor chuckles, commenting how the mind of an artist must be as vivid as the world outside. Smiling, he explains he was in his garage, tinkering with some antiques he acquired on his travels. He invites the painter to come look after dinner, suggesting they may help his memory. He then asks the painter if he has been able to remember anything from his past since they last met. Not really. Well, maybe, certain colors. I mean like names of pigments? You know, like pigments I've used before. The good doctor smiles again. And soon, food is brought to the table. The family and their guest enjoy their meal and continue to chat. As the topic of tomorrow's wedding comes up, the painter's mind is pulled away. A line of sight calls to him, blurring all sound and color outside it. At its end, only the back door remains in focus. And soon, the path outside to the garage is clear, moving below his feet. My friends, please, this way into the blur.
It's been fixed. I need to try this.
No.
Oh no.
Uh-oh.
I've gotten stuck already.
Oh.
Door stuck.
Bug
I got
testing
stuck
real
on
time.
fence earlier.
This time.
Not again.
Okay, no, you can go through this. You can't get stuck that way.
I'm
Let's
going to be
go.
tall enough to see the scene.
Oh, nice.
Hmm? Hey, stop that.
Fine.
Oh, this is what I was holding. Landscaping photo I took at the start.
Just a moment, friends, waiting for a few to catch up. I beg patience.
Serotonin converters.
All right. The painter stands before a music box. Without shifting his gaze, he reaches toward the bass, pulling in an amaranth flower design until it clicks.
It's so beautiful.
Was this supposed to be an impactful moment?
Yes.
Let the music play.
Music
This
is a mysterious thing. It can make one remember things long forgotten. Moments one may have wanted to remember or wanted to forget. This music was a gift to a new family, a promise to bring joy, a promise held by a traveler through time. The room falls away into the void. A memory of a woman glows dimly in the dark. A memory impossibly far away from any connection to time. The good doctor enters, but remains silent. As the notes play, the painter realizes he does not know the woman's name, nor the promise that was made. He does not even know what she looks like. He turns back toward the music box. All he knows is he must find her. Once the melody stops, the good doctor explains he bought this from a sea salvager vessel found on the ocean floor, he was told. The painter is not listening. The good doctor leaves, then returns shortly with the camera equipment. He hands it to him. The painter looks up, apologizes, and thanks him for dinner. The sun is setting, my friends. Let us follow the painter as he returns to the mountain path.
If anyone saw me stand up,
This way.
if anyone saw me stand up on something taller and then fall, I stood on my bed and then my fan started hitting me and then I just.
Thus.
Nature in the afternoon.
You know, it's almost like we were trying to
My
communicate that that
friends,
song was
stop
far away
here.
from us.
Stop here, I repeat. Stop here. I repeat, stop here. I repeat, stop here. I repeat, stop here. I repeat, stop here.
I repeat, stop here.
Look at the tree, it's magnificent. In all its glory, it survived all these years.
Hug
the tree.
Into the void.
Hi, I'm a tree.
Hug the tree.
Truly glorious tree.
As you hug the tree thinks to itself that it hopes one day it could be as lovely as you.
Can't be as lovely as this tree. It would sure be a shame if something happens to it.
You have to admit that standing up and hitting my fan is a very me thing to do.
It is.
Yes.
Just to
I
keep
don't
you
even
from
know
having
you all
your
that
head
well,
in
and
the
I still already know that that
cloud.
sounds like
Save
you.
the trees.
Both you at once.
I'm taking it with me for the entire tour. And then we're gonna get married.
As usual.
Dylan's gonna bring them to the next map we're gonna go.
Walking across the bridge, the painter can see a strange orange glow from the village. Something is off. He hurries down the path closer. The smell of burning wood hits him, and the tips of flames are now visible over the hills. Suddenly, the atmosphere shakes, as above him a dark, metallic figure soars past. A mech? Here? Soon after, several gray-colored metal giants rocket past, following the first. The painter drops the camera and runs. My friends, this way.
Yeah, the next map we're going to, Dylan's bringing them there. Over there.
Oh shit.
Follow the cue!
Nothing bad has happened in the village.
I did not.
Oh, that's actually
Oh,
unfair.
shit.
Oh, hold on, I gotta get a photo of this too. Hold on, give me a second.
Alright, they brought the marshmallows.
I didn't do it. I didn't do it. You got flames, the burning tree was with you.
This is a travesty. The well is on fire.
On fire.
They burnt the water.
The well is on fire. What do we do?
That's the true travesty, yeah.
Ooh, it's getting hot in here.
Blimey.
No, I'm not sure there's much we can do.
They put too much
Subway soup.
I almost got trapped in the wall.
Void is telling me to push you in.
You know, you messed up when your water is hot. My friends, the story continues.
How could you?
Because it's funny.
Villagers scream, running from their homes as the dark mech from before fights with the two other Greys. A third mech fires its massive rifle at houses, one by one. In the chaos, the painter rushes from house to house, gathering the elderly and children. He makes his way to the chief's house, only for it to be crushed before him, as a mech is thrown overhead. The impact knocks him off his feet. He raises his head and sees it is a dark mech, laying on its back. Its pilot hatch now open. The painter gets up, his eyes focusing on the empty space inside. He then turns toward the sound of thrusters drawing closer. The two gray mechs hover in the night sky, eyes glowing, watching. What is happening? The third gray mech continues to fire on the village. His own thoughts are muffled, and the sound of the world quiets as the ground below him moves. He has run out of paint again, and must think of a way to continue. The painter watches himself move closer to the dark mech. He watches himself climb inside. The painter blacks out. My friends, this way.
Sal, are you stuck in that pot?
I figured out how the well water's on fire. The painter had oil paint on his face and that lit on fire when he washed it off.
Mirror. I'm carrying a mirror. World map!
Ah, yes, the world map.
Map.
World map! World map! World map!
A tiny baby tree. Pet, 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 pet.
There's more fire.
Where you at, Amari? I'm jumping on things.
Trees? Are they tiny trees or is it giant Leons?
No, we're
Have I
giant.
become
Yeah, we're in the map.
How could you?
We're in the map. Oh, that's a good way.
Ragnaros, I knew you were the one who caused the fire.
Ha! I can hide.
No, I set the forest on fire. That's a totally different thing.
Why are the trees?
I had a street cleaner.
The town burned by itself.
Travelers, your attention please. The story continues. Don't worry. There will be a chance to explore, I promise. The story continues. The painter awakens to a blue sky. His thoughts gather around, and the ground swirls into light around him. He stands, and now sees the extent of the damage. Where Lahan village once was, there is only scorched earth and smoking rubble. The dark mech stands tall at its center. The conclusions come first. The village, the people, he thought of his family, all lost, all lost. He cannot connect it. The emotions are not silent, they hurt as they wait to be placed. The struggle against an immense pressure to disassociate is like painfully and perpetually trying to remember where he is. Then, finally, a string of clear thoughts focuses his eyes. The woman from the song. The certainty of her existence remains solid. This is the only path that feels connected to memories that are real. The painter does not know where he is going, but the ground below him moves as he watches. My friends, travelers, the painter walks. Let us follow him this way.
Ow. I just kicked my dresser.
You alright?
Yeah, no, I'm fine.
You're right there.
I'm completely fine.
Stands well taught.
We'll stop right here this time. How about that?
Do you not hug? Do you not hug?
We'll stop right here this time. How about that?
Hug the spicy cactus.
I am friends with this cactus. I love hugging the
A more wretched hive of
This is
scum
as
and
far as
vinegar.
I got before I had to leave my first tour.
Therefore, they don't exist. You can hug it if you want.
Yeah, this whole thing is great. Ow. Oh, I'm not kicking my dresser, I'm kicking the bin in front of my dresser that contains all my computer cords and stuff.
Travelers, your attention please. The story continues. Although the painter does not know where he is going, he is not a fool. He knows venturing into the great desert without supplies will end in death. Thus, he decides to stop in the desert trade town of Tat-Adazil. You will never find a more wretched hive of scum and villainy, but here we are. Listen carefully, travelers. The painter needs supplies to survive in the desert. Thus, this is your next quest. You have 5 minutes to search the desert town of Dazil for supplies. Again, do not leave yet. Wait. Again, keep track of your inventory via the tab key menu. Please return here before time expires, and you will hear a bell. Wait, travelers, wait. I need to press a button.
The mighty invisible button.
Okay.
The ether button!
I pressed an ether button. My friends, your quest begins now. 5 minutes. Good luck.
I called it. There's an ether button.
Yeah. Yes.
More mess around.
On this thing. Oh yeah, shotgun.
Behind the box. There's a pigment behind the box.
No, we just have to go.
Is there something up there?
Oops. Got it.
Pigment in there.
Honey, honey, honey.
I believe that's the one building that has a ceiling. Can't believe it's the one area that has ceilings.
Nick. He responded to you as if it was you.
Let's go up.
Got it. Got the photo. Here, hold on. I'll pass that to you.
I guess they did barricade it on
There you go.
purpose.
There you go.
Next.
Probably have to.
Let's go.
This time, gotta keep everyone around the town.
Oh, let's see. It's loading. It's loading. Ah, there it is.
Yeah,
Look at that.
I think I probably could have waited a bit more patiently.
I need 3. Nice.
There. Nope. Here.
Incredible. Why don't you just boost the game up on your phone?
Cactus is trying to hug me too aggressively. It won't let go.
Yeah, you can just join up on
Are you
VRC
actually stuck there,
Mobile.
or-
Yes.
So next step. Up the ladder. Let's do something up there. Come on.
There.
Okay, something tells me I'm not supposed to rocket jump my way to the very top. Via not known means to gain way more vertical velocity than I should.
Picture.
Sissel, we have an interesting proposition for you, because you are the ownership of some of the items in the world due to your order of entrance. We'll speak to you in a moment about this. Don't worry.
Okay.
No. Don't worry. Don't worry. But we're gonna approach you in blood debate.
That's
You
okay.
filed for it again.
Very good.
Please.
What's the place?
Yep.
See?
Oh.
I'm looking at it right now.
That looks prickly.
No, the AT&T fixed the modem.
I wouldn't touch
finally
prickly
after two
things.
visits, maybe.
Yeah, especially
Yeah,
when you
might
get
as well
stun
be
locked
microphone.
into them by a tumbleweed over and over.
Right.
Yeah.
Travelers, time has expired. Well done. I trust you have gathered supplies that will help the painters survive in this great Litterbuck desert. Prepared now, he faces the great desert under an evening sky. My friends, please follow me.
Well, the litter box.
Praise the
definitely
cube.
works. Well, praise the cube.
Praise the cube. I like the cubes.
Praise
Yeah.
the orb. There's an orb in here.
Blasphemy.
So.
Oh, this is
Okay,
new.
this is different.
Oh, you're in for a treat soon. I just got an invite requested from Aslay
Okay,
to
then.
join.
We're just two casual wander the desert. And as the plot demands, we shall find exactly what we're looking for.
I spy with my eyes something beginning with the letter S.
More sand. Oh, what is that?
Sick.
I
Oh,
spy.
I want to get a good shot with that involved.
The other
Here's a
wonderful
bit cold.
travelers to catch up.
In the meantime, if everyone could turn and face the big old thing in the back.
Oh,
I'll
the backstage chat was loud in my
I
ear.
see an opportunity for a cool shot with this if I just bring this low to the ground, pitch this upwards. Actually no, actually I could pitch it.
Sand angels.
By the way, do you have the
Wait, how would sand just work? Sand doesn't stick as well as snow.
It'll just be a little bit less resolution.
Immersion.
Sure.
I'm burrowing into the sand like a crab.
Travelers. Apologies, a few more catching up. Just a moment.
I may have also had an idea.
That's
for something
okay.
later.
I love friendship.
That would be hilarious, but there's no way it does anything.
I want to say something. A friend of mine is simply for your voice, that's all.
There we go, got a group photo. Kinda. Probably could have done better with the angle, but... I probably could have tried to make this look like a poster. But,
Alright, travelers, your attention please. The story continues. The temperature falls faster than the sun. Up until the last hour, the painter has taken comfort in the background of his mind. But now, the cold was too much to ignore. There was nothing on the horizon, nothing in front of him. Soon, the desert wind demanded too much of his focus, forcing him to take over the rhythm of his steps. He tries to picture the horizon in his head as he looks down at his feet. Where was he hoping to reach? Why does he not know of anywhere that could be ahead? Why is he doing this? What does he not remember anything? Why does he not remember anything in the outside world? Again, he looks to the horizon, but this time, panic hits with the emptiness ahead. It conflicts with his memory. It doesn't make sense. The painter wished anything would be there. He knows something was there, anything at all for him to focus on. And then a light flickers in the distance. Then a beam shines up from the dunes. He slows his pace to study it. A sand ship. The vessel carves through the sand directly ahead. Soon, a flag is visible, flown just over the bow. He recognizes the flag as belonging to the Kislev Steam Empire. His mind tries to trace the memory further, but nothing else is connected. The large sand ship slows, and soldiers disembark to surround him. The painter is unable to answer their questions, and is taken on board. My friends, we have been taken prisoner on this strange and lone sand ship. Let us follow the painter, as his situation is the same. This way.
I'm surprised my full body is actually tracking right now with me laying down.
That's what I am user for.
wait, which side of the sand ship is the front?
Anyway.
Yeah, it's like Doctor Who. The sand ship's so
Oh,
much
this
bigger on
is
the
not-
inside.
You ready for this?
Is it?
Yeah, exactly. We've entered the miniature.
Yeah, you can jump up walls.
Oh yeah, as one does.
I could have sworn this room was smaller before.
Really, I had no idea.
Oh.
No, it's that you're smaller.
I believe it is your turn.
After all, this is how physics works.
Yes, just ask a physicist.
Can't believe it.
I'd actually have gotten bigger on my visual.
I will take the chance to do so next time I see one.
I did it. I'm trying to
Travelers.
think of if I
Don't
know
worry if you
any.
do know.
My dear travelers, the painter has been placed in a holding cell. What happened between then and now is a fading blur to him. At this moment, the pressure in his mind seems to lift a bit as he is warmed up within this cell. He can think clearly now, and strangely, his mind is given a question, a spoken trial connected to the memory of the song, the one he searches for. Yes, and thus, my friends, this is your next quest. Listen carefully. I present to you what exists in the painter's mind. Time here slows to a crawl, nearly frozen, as our privilege in the higher domain watches from above, and therefore we can affect the painter as the faintest whispers in the back of his mind. I will read his mind, and it is as follows. Does complete mutual understanding exist? And if it does, how do you define it? Travelers, you have 3. No. Apologies. You have 2 attempts to answer this spoken trial. If you wish to answer, please stand between the beds in a line, and I will call on you. I will repeat the spoken trial one last time. Does complete mutual understanding exist? And if it does, how do you define it?
That's kind of a hard question.
Illegal Salad and Fyron, I see you standing at the same place. Do you contest to speak? Then will you speak together, or do you require me to choose?
We will speak together.
I understand. Travelers, Illegal Salad and Byron, the floor is yours.
I am him.
And I am her. If we can become one another,
Nothing ever made us different to begin with. And if nothing differentiates us,
we must be one and the same. So if 2 souls can become one,
that's how you achieve complete mutual understanding.
I understand. So you speak that you are he and they are her, and that you equally understand each other in real time. But I ask not as the questioneer. No, I ask as an outside observer, a traveler around you that watches from afar. They think to themselves, how can you prove that you truly understand each other? Mutually and completely mutually, if you will. Can you prove it?
I'll go on.
I'd say yes, we can.
All right.
With the right tools.
Go ahead. Right tools, you say. All right, I will remain silent. What do you mean?
Yes.
Hold on, technical difficulties.
No, you continue now.
Okay. So, let's say you've properly turned two people into one. If you were to have a conversation with one of them, how would you know afterwards who you were actually talking to? If both of them ended up receiving the exact same experience and understanding all of what happened.
Understood. All right. I want for you to imagine a series of dots and lines. At the beginning are two dots separated. Below them is a single dot. Each of them is connected to that single dot by a single line, and below them a further dot below connected by a single line. They are joined in the shape of a Y, similar to the English language. Now I want you to imagine that these souls experience, their experience is the same. They experience the same time and all events based on their claim. An outside observer from this Y sees that these different events happen at different times upon the sequence of this letter of a Y. So they have no way of inferring where the joint experience took place. You claim that how would we know which we were talking to? But the claim that there are two in one is before the observance of the outsider. The final dot in the Y at the beginning. So there is a connection of two paths connecting to the dot at the center of the Y and the observer at the lower dot, looking at that connecting dot. He has no way of seeing past it. They have no way of seeing past it. Therefore, how can they know that it is true? Because they are blocked by time. You see, time is the wall, not necessarily the enemy, but something that you must infiltrate and integrate and enumerate into your metrics of how you quantify what exists as an understanding between two souls. I remind you the key to this riddle. You spoke of two souls. Thank you for your answer. 10,000 apologies, but please step aside. We have time for one more. Is there no
We
one?
tried our best.
Yeah.
I could give it a shot.
Good. Don't be shy.
Very well.
Step forward.
Go ahead.
Fair enough.
Polaris. All right. Just before I closed the trial, you made it in. The floor is yours, Polaris. Does complete mutual understanding exist? And if it does, how do you define it?
No, as there is no such thing as any one thing that is objectively one way or another within pretty much anything in reality. Everyone's subjective experiences are different. Every brain is different. Every being is different. And as such, although one can approximate a complete mutual understanding, even if one is conjoined with another, speaking from experience, that tends to still result in some differences in perception, which mean some differences in what one understands to be true and to have occurred, and how one interprets sad events.
I see. So you speak of a closeness that you defined with your words of two different souls. But there are still some differences that arrive in the end, in the outcome, even if the execution is perfect. Yes. Okay, a follow-up question for you, Polaris. What would need to happen for this difference in understanding between the two to be eliminated. How could they possibly completely remain within the same level or frame of mind of perceiving a single event, an emotion, a time, a slice of time, if you will? What would need to be removed between these two for them to be able to do that?
Time. You can't necessarily turn back the events that have made someone as they are, and as such, so long as that remains the case, you cannot be at the same point in being.
You cannot be at the same point in being. Your words, well said, and I 100% agree. It is difficult, the life of a mortal. It is full of experiences, and you have the ability to grow. And your differences between those and others is your point of reference. And the point of reference means everything. It is how gravity forms. It is, well, let's not get carried away. But thank you very much for your answer, Polaris. The story continues. The painter gives up trying to answer this question, blocking his path. Instead, he tries to imagine a scene and subject which are in absolute synchronicity of composition. He looks out the porthole in frustration. He wonders why he is here. He feels he is moving further away from any clue to anything. He wishes he could start the day over. He wishes he could start anything at all. And then suddenly, an explosion rocks the holding cell, knocking the painter to the ground. Alarms begin blaring and the door unlocks, swinging open. Before he can get up, a second boom rattles through the whole ship. The entire place begins to tilt as soldiers rush down the outside hall. Travelers, this vessel has begun to sink as it is struck by an outside force and sinking fast. The painter must escape, and so must all of you. Quickly, my friends, find a way out before it's too late.
Uh-oh, I'm stuck.
Is this far?
There are multiple ways to go.
Guess we jump.
Now what?
Oh, I'm pressing the button.
Do not.
Well,
No.
I
Do
had
not
to
click,
jump
do not
down.
click the paintbrush.
No, I fall.
You're the one who just sit in the air for some reason.
What? Full. Why would you give that a noise?
Solid, we are not good at improv.
I think you did okay.
Say your last bit of your part.
Lunas, you're doing it wrong. You gotta hit it with a wrench.
I was gonna build up that.
My friends, dashing through the maze of corridors, the painter finally makes it to the top deck. Down below, he can see a familiar shape of the dark mech. It is loaded on the lower deck, staring up toward him. His mind races, but his body acts toward the only option now. He jumps from above, landing on its chest plate. The hatch opens. as if waiting for him. My friends, this way.
Here it is. Okay, I have to remember.
Okay, solid. I want to be myself for a little bit.
I don't want to
Swap back.
No.
No, Debbie, what have you done? You're gonna break its leg. I can't believe it. Oh, God, that's gonna be a little more than breaking.
Travelers. The story continues. Ah, wait. I just heard that there are 3 people. I just heard there are 3 people on the way. Apologies, friends. Let's wait for them to arrive.
In the meantime,
Take your time.
Oh no. Oh god. What's wrong? Is someone running an anaglyph?
Byron, it's affecting
Thank you.
everyone.
Oh no.
Yeah, it's the world. Like, what's wrong with my headset? But no, it's the world.
What? Okay, something's doing anaglyph.
Was that one of you?
If I'm over in this area.
It's already been dealt with. It's okay. Hey, it's okay. It's okay. It's part of development.
What happened?
Whatever it was.
Shadow got applied globally instead of locally.
Apparently, it's ruining it.
It was Firon's complicated test thing. They accidentally turned on globally.
Yeah. Hey, is she okay?
I should know the name of that one.
Alright, you can leave the floor now.
We need to dig them out of
I see you 2 have returned. Also, you okay? What happened?
Firon, reminder, Firon, if I'm not mistaken, sees out of solid size. Oh, apparently Miss Firon stuck mute at the moment.
like it seems like it's in the right pose to where you
Give just a moment.
probably stand on it.
All right, travelers. Everyone is here. The story continues.
Complicated avatar shaders.
Noise suppression.
With the painter at the controls, the dark mech rockets away from the sinking sand ship, landing safely on stable sand. The painter notices as the head of his machine turns. The arms move slightly as he thinks loosely, a feeling he is familiar with in his own body. Suddenly, the sand whips violently upward near the dark mech's feet, ending his chain of thoughts. The painter turns to face the source of the attack. A crimson mech hovers just above the sand and strikes a challenging pose. Hanging from its arms are dual retractable golden whips. A single massive white feather adorns its head, and one of its sensors is covered with an eye patch. The painter sees he is being hailed on his comms. Upon connecting, the Crimson Mech's pilot immediately accuses the painter of being a steam soldier and demands he surrender the stolen mech. The painter tries to explain he is just a civilian, but a golden whip again strikes the sand at his feet. The painter must choose his next action, and thus, travelers, so must we. Travelers, your next quest is as follows. The painter has entered battle, and he must react accordingly. Listen carefully, travelers. The Crimson Mech flings its golden whips high behind it, forming an X silhouette over the shining desert sun, as if to summon divine providence unto our hero. What will the painter do? You have 20 seconds to discuss as a group.
Okay, so yeah, so noise suppression has to be off for this part. Okay, Luminous.
Hi. You can lie down flat and watch it go flat on your It is incredibly stupid. Or you can just touch it.
Yeah. Mostly back to
I am so worried about your mouth, how it's tied shut like that. Like, I am... I feel like my...
It's to train the brain.
Time has expired. I will now call on one of you to answer. Let's see here. Weathered, I call on you. Weathered, tell the group, what will the painter do?
What will he do?
How would you like me to dodge if you wish?
I understand. Your answer is dodge. The Crimson Mech raises its golden whips high and brings them down hard in a thunderous strike, igniting the sand in sparks. A swirling cloud of sands reveals nothing. The blue sky behind it. Where? The Crimson Mech looks up. The dark mech is airborne, having dodged the strike. It soon collides with the Crimson Mech's head, punching it hard. An awaited drop. The Crimson Mech collapses, smashing into the sand and rolling far. The dark mech rises, and the Crimson Mech recovers, and round 2 begins. Well done, Weathered.
Good job, Weathered!
Good job, Artie.
Here's a hug for a reward.
Travelers, listen carefully. Round 2. The Crimson Mech retracts its whips. Through the comms, the pilot accuses the painter of disrespecting the Desert Kingdom and informs him he will die before the true family of the throne. What will the painter do in response? You have 20 seconds to discuss as a group.
He's monologuing, beat the shit out of him.
Pelvic thrust.
Slap his head off.
I like that.
Clap that head.
Throw hand.
That may actually be the. That may actually be the way. Buy some time. If you want to do that, and then just prepare to dodge and dodge if there's any spikes during that time.
You gave him the
It gets him off the dodge.
Well, I'm
isolates specific elements from the twin. Primarily just questions.
There's a speaker in his throne.
I see.
The stitches is just so
Time has expired. Let's see here. All right. Bethlehem, you stand before me. Tell me, what will the painter do? I understand. You have typed, tell him that we lost our memory and don't know the situation with the Desert Kingdom. Understood. The painter presses down the comms button and he begins to speak. The screaming of the other pilot is cut off as they listen, and he knows they hear him. He talks more. He explains that he lost his memory, that he doesn't know what's happening or why the Desert Kingdom is attacking. He explains that he's not an enemy. He does not know any empire or any kingdom, and he doesn't know anything. He found this machine, and he tries to explain, but the Crimson Mech attacks. Its whip strikes down hard, shattering the armor plates of the Dark Mech. The painter takes significant damage. Round 3 begins. The Crimson Mech turns, so its side faces forward. Its left arm raises to defend and intercept. Its right arm remains behind, with whip hanging at the ready. What will the painter do? 20 seconds to discuss.
It's time to stop mashing random buttons.
do it with like the map and surprise.
I think this time we gotta clap ahead. Clap.
Head clap. Head clap. Head clap. Head clap. Head clap. Head clap. Head clap.
Do a Hulk clap on the head.
Hulk smash.
Yeah. Vicious mockery?
Alright, time has expired. Travelers, my friends. Let's deal in real seconds instead of Sheen seconds, right? Alright, 20 seconds have expired. Let's see here. Prezi 5, may I call on you? Not this time. Understood. No worries. A pass. Alright then. Let's see. Someone in the back. Namari, may I call on you? What will the painter do?
Well, he's prepared for a strike. So go in for a feint. Do a fake attack, dodge to the left, and hit him from the side.
The painter readies his hands at the controls. Unknowingly, the skill comes to him, and the dark mech rushes. The thrusters ignite, and the ether energy surrounds him. He prepares a forward Superman punch, but he fakes it out and jukes to the left, twisting in the air. And an incredible display of skill. The Crimson Mech does not move or react. The painter then prepares to strike from the side. But the Crimson Mech intercepts, his hand pushing the fist downward into the sand and the painter's face collides with the great desert, and before he knows it, the crimson mech is above him, somersaulting into the flames of his thrusters before bringing down the golden whips and to a spinning sonic slash. The painter's backplates are destroyed, and the dark mech takes significant damage.
Yeah, it's worth a try.
Having taken too much damage, the painter finds it harder and harder to move the dark mech with his will. His chain of thoughts are continually broken, denied from completion. In full panic, he puts his head down, hands cupped over his ears, wishing for just coherence of anything. The dark mech's wings open wide, the thrusters ignite, and with a sudden burst of power, it flies straight up, disappearing beyond the clouds in seconds. My friends, this way. Oh wait.
In this way. It's okay.
Is it this way? Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Please enter. I repeat, please enter.
Never mind.
Stop here. I repeat, stop here. Pause here.
My paws are here. I got them up.
Pause down here, right on the stone, sandy
yeah.
sandstone ground. Yes.
The stone sound. Don't shoot me.
No problem.
Ah! Praise the cube.
Ah, yes, this song.
All right. Friends, we're nearing the midway point. Don't worry. All right. The story continues. The painter follows the high winds above the desert. He does his best to silence any thought. Soon, he sees the dark mech parked before him, and he turns away to enter a large city. He finds his way down the steps to a long market street. His surroundings mix with his thoughts like a warm blanket. The yelling of fresh and ripe, the rapid arms and hands haggling, the chopping of knives, curtains of smoking meats and vibrant fabrics, jovial laughter, shoulder to shoulder, he wades through the crowd as it all melts together under a hot sun into a synthenasia to safely hide under. With his senses busy, he rests as he watches himself walk through the capital of Ava, the great desert kingdom of Blendevin. After a time, he finds himself in the warm shade of a covered alleyway. He sits down against the wall, watching his hands held together over his lap. There's still a bit of paint on his fingers and nails. A shadow of a person suddenly moves over his hands. He wishes for anything but trouble. Anything. He pulls his hands to his sides, but does not look up. A voice asks him if he is a survivor of Lahan. The painter slowly leans back. He sees not one, but two young men standing over him, both of dark blonde hair. One wearing an eye patch, the other a bandana. They share close features, appearing similar in all but clothing style, as the former is dressed in a formal jacket and the latter a pilot uniform half zipped and tied around the waist. You know who I am? The formally clothed man does not answer, but explains that they are responsible for sinking the sand ship and the ones who attacked him in the desert. The painter stands up, readying himself again for a fight. But the same man speaks more softly this time, and assures him they only want to talk. The other finally speaks, explaining he already lost to him in battle, and he is not here to fight again. He only wants to talk, and perhaps make a deal. They invite the painter to walk with them, offering to buy him supplies from the street market. My friends, the three of them walk together up the main street toward Bledvik Castle. Thus begins our next quest. Listen carefully. You all must explore this city of Bledvik, the great desert kingdom capital, and you must gather supplies. Wait, don't go yet. I saw you run. The quest area covers both the market and the carnival ahead. Thus, this time, you will have 8 minutes to search. I will be waiting for you not here. I will be waiting for you at the end of the main city street. Before time expires, please come find me all the way at the end in front of Bledvik Castle. You will hear a bell. Travelers, you have 8 minutes and your time begins now. Good luck.
Like, here, if I just take this here. Here, if I could just set it up yeah, like there. Alright.
Like,
It's okay.
Get where I can actually
Rabbit.
I crashed. Oh, I didn't. What the fuck?
Oh yeah.
But yeah, no, Ether. Are you available after the tour or no?
Nope.
Probably not.
Damn. Okay.
It after tours. I got locked out at the end because I only had. I'm glad you're doing better.
Right.
That's all I care about.
Oh,
sensing their
I'm not.
signals here.
I'll be honest.
did not
but
see them.
I'm not actively falling apart. So.
Oh, get your fill.
if I like
Oh,
think if I
Greetings.
That's a weird space.
That's fair. I hear you.
To a certain extent, complete mutual understanding is possible, but at the same time, it is not possible. Argument in either direction.
Ether, just wait.
Well, in any case, 10,000 apologies. It appears that we might have some bug with our systems. Could you please follow me? I want to, I need you to help test something out. Thank you. Thank you so much.
It appears you were the first person to join.
Well,
Let's see our inventory. Well, first I found a pigment that wasn't on the sheet, Old Guard Vogue Fuse. A melee weapon, ether melons, expensive miniature mech model, and cheap beer.
I've got a melee weapon.
There's one that I might have.
Yeah,
might
one.
need.
I have a useful wedding gift.
One I'm needing help with, or something that I'm maybe
nice.
with this model.
Good question.
Because of the share I want to use, not supporting something.
There's another item called
So it's
Hotel Voucher for 2 days stay.
Yes, one of the cube is looking back to this direction.
Basically, where they talk, it uses to the images. I wonder if you do that with something with this model. Going on hologram thing, but hologram share doesn't actually.
Or is it something about the fact that they're in a smoothie that makes them call?
I should hopefully be able to just copy Playomi code onto it since it's base. It uses Playomi
Greetings.
as a base. Like it's built off of it requires Playomi to be in the project to work. It uses Playomi lighting.
Alright, I think everyone is here. Yes.
The effect itself draws lines like an actual projector when I float around here, connect my head.
Yes, that does in fact pose a very interesting question, Alex.
Alright, my friends, time has expired. Welcome back and well done. The two mysterious men have discussed their proposition at length with the painter. He has done his best to listen intently. What he remembers is the two men live as desert pirates, but their true identities are the exiled princes of the Desert Kingdom. Years ago, their father, the king, returned from a trip to the western lush mountains. Although Ava had just regained the upper hand in the endless war with the Kislev Steam Empire, they had been taking full control of the coast, and the king soon began pulling back their forces. The Desert King began speaking of a greater enemy, one that would require the Steam Empire as an immediate ally at all cost. He spoke of the end of the world, a true history invalidating the past, and a royal family treasure of divine power, a power that would save the kingdom through an act of God. Distrust of the crown grew, and soon the people were eager for answers, as no enemy or great calamity had appeared. Desperate and in fear of running out of time, the king departed alone to search for the hidden treasure. The power vacuum left behind was easily filled by an admiral from the kingdom's army. The admiral immediately reinstated forces to the war front and won the people's support. The two sons of the Desert King, the princes, protested and were immediately banished. Now, the brothers live in exile with a small band of loyalists. They plunder to survive and continue their father's search They believe the Admiral may have actually murdered their father in pursuit, as they routinely clash with his forces searching for the treasure. They propose the painter help them take back the throne. There is no such weapon as an ether amplifier in the kingdom. After witnessing his skill and the power of the dark mech, they believe it is possible to win. The painter doesn't quite understand what they're talking about, what they had talked about, but he knows that in return, they offered to help him find who he is looking for, and a place for him as a knight of the crown. The painter continues to think as he studies their faces. The prince wearing the eye patch turns to look at Bloodtivet Castle. Through a small gap near the strap, the sunlight shines in. The painter can see a strange crystalline growth on his skin beneath it, shimmering ever so slightly. The prince in the bandana steps in his line of sight, blocking it, and explains that the Admiral is likely responsible for destroying his village, as he is attacking any and every settlement across Ava. This would be a chance for revenge. The painter looks away, retreating into his head. He feels as if they are telling the truth. However, he never told them he was looking for someone. Something is off, and his mind warns him not to ask. Now the painter must make a choice, and thus, so must all of you, travelers. Now, at the halfway point, our tour group will split into two separate groups. Each group will advance the story simultaneously. Which path you take depends on this major choice. Listen carefully, travelers. If you choose to trust the princes and agree to help them take back the throne, then please stand next to my fellow tour guide, Cilantro. If, travelers, you choose to not trust the princes and instead go your own path, please stand next to my fellow tour guide, Metaljet. You have 4 minutes to make this choice, as this 4-minute break will be our washroom break and the midway point of the tour. The 4 minutes begins now.
I choose to trust him. What do you think? My choice is already pre-decided. After all, we all have our faults. I'll follow you then.
Shame. I was hoping for more Silksong inspired wisdom. All of your choices have been based off of Silksong.
I mean, I choose what, So it's kind of like the choice of... It's like it's basically like the choice between choosing true ending of Dream No More for Hollow Knight or Sealed Siblings, right? Because you're trusting the siblings, so it's based, I don't know, and they redacted. So I think that I should choose that.
A great wisdom.
Yep.
The vision thing overriding everybody.
It's your first time doing it, I can't let it.
2 minutes remain. I repeat, less than 2 minutes remain.
Cube at home.
Where's my over there? Cube at home.
Cube at home. Cube at home. It's simple. Okay. I think we did too much. I think we killed her.
It's like I'm gonna lean back. I'm just waiting for the terrible point
Where are you? They just took me out back and spoiled the entire plot for me. Don't worry about it.
Well, let me know when you're available.
It was required information. Not break the timeline.
Imagine you breaking the timeline. Couldn't be me.
Could be me.
Now, what was that about Hatsune Miku?
Hi, I wanted to ask, this is the path to trust
Breaking the timeline with me.
you, right?
Yes, you are correct.
Okay, thank you.
Alright, friends.
Back to being mute.
Your question about ether melons, I will answer. They are real items. They are infused fruits, and I will quickly explain how they are formed. If you go on the appraiser tour, you will learn that the art of engraving is a passed down tradition where symbols and weird languages that cannot be explained through normal phonetics are carved onto things, woods, metals, fruits even, and then an infuser, a separate person usually of skill, is required to infuse ether into the engravings. Thus, mimetic effects can be put into foods, or tools, or anything of such, even weapons. But in the case of an ether melon, biting into it could immediately wash your vision white with a fading in glow of a warm embrace of your mama. All right, my friends, the story continues. If you have not already made your choice, kindly do so now. I see some of you standing in the center. Apologies. I need you to choose. You either stand with Cilantro, where you trust the princes, or you stand with Metal Gin, where you do not trust the princes and go your own path. Do you help them take back the throne, or you go your own path? Please choose
I
now.
haven't seen this route. I haven't seen this path before.
I've always been an NPC, so I've never been able to take this route.
Well done.
Oh.
Look at these cubes here on the floor. It's like a car that has an oil stain on the ground in the parking spot. I wonder if that's from me. All right. Travelers, those of you that have chosen Metal Gin, well done and thank you. Please show Metal Gin, your new tour guide for this section, the same respect you have shown me. Yes. And good luck. Travelers, those of you that have chosen Cilantro, Cilantro is your new tour guide. Please show her the same respect you have shown me. And good luck. NPCs of tonight, Luminous and Polaris, please follow me. Everyone, goodbye. We will meet again.
Yeah, I stepped down from being an NPC
My
today.
friends, greetings. You have all chosen well.
Yeah, same.
My name is Cilantro, and I will be your guide. We will await one moment for Metalgen and friends to vacate this area. But in the meantime, could you all please stand very still for me, as I would like to count how many of you there are in this route, just so I can make sure that I don't lose any of you. All right, 1 second. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and 13, I do believe. Oh, 14, right behind me. Fantastic. All right, well, with that, the story continues. The desert prince with the eye patch and formal jacket stares at the castle gates. The other places a hand on the painter's shoulder. The prince says he knows this is a lot to take in, and how they have done most of the talking. The prince watches him, and the painter finally speaks. I understand what you want, but how do you know I'm looking for someone? How do you know I was in Lahan? The prince in the bandana explains that during their fight, the painter was screaming through the comms. He had yelled about the church taking a woman from him and the war following him to his village. The princes, having heard the news of Lahan's destruction, gathered that he had escaped. When they saw him piloting the dark mech, they knew it must have been him. Why don't you just take it? The princes admit that they tried, but the mech would not open for them. The formally dressed prince adds that they would rather have him as their ally, after seeing his talent in battle. The painter looks down, his mind again trying to apply their answers to his many questions about everything. He grows tired of standing, sheltered behind his thoughts. The painter looks the brothers in their eyes, now speaking with forced conviction. I'm tired of trying to make sense of everything. Unlike mine, your situation is clear. I'll join your cause. It is all I have. The prince in the bandana smiles and grabs his arm, pulling him into a hug. He tells the painter that they are like brothers. The other places a hand on his back, explaining that he is now a knight of Bloodavik, and they will protect him as family to the crown. The brothers ask the painter to follow, so that they can explain their plan in a more secure location. Travelers, this way. Follow me. My friends, this way. Don't click on the paintbrush yet. We'll stop right here.
Yeah, this definitely doesn't look like a death trap.
Boss Arena looked in.
Don't worry about it.
I'm worrying about it.
Alright, well, I believe that's everyone. And so with that, the story continues. The three travel via a small sand shuttle to avoid detection, their mechs loaded on board. The captain of the sand shuttle, a loyalist to the royal family, tells the painter about the geology of the region as he drives. The continent of Ignis is mostly made up of volcanic rock. Ether currents continue to give flow to the sand, but deep underground, where the wind cannot reach, they created a vast network of caves as the igneous rock cooled and crystallized around them. The royal family used these tunnels for shelter and transport years ago, but the admiral forbids it now. with the recent earthquakes happening, and the people can only wonder what is going on down there. One of the princes details that their lost family treasure is hidden somewhere under the desert. They have searched everywhere, except in the northern region, near the border with the Steam Empire, as those caves are usually occupied by the Admiral's forces. However, they will have an opportunity to search the caves tomorrow. The military must, by tradition, return to the castle to participate in a great festival. The tournament? The painter asks. The other prince confirms, explaining that this is the 338th Tournament of Strength, a nationwide martial arts tradition that the best soldiers participate in. It starts early tomorrow and goes on for several days, the perfect distraction for us to search for the treasure. The eye-patch-wearing prince tells the painter how their father entrusted them with ancient scripts and stories telling of the treasure. Its power is said to be great enough to end all wars. The prince's plan to take back the throne, end the war, and prepare for the coming of a greater threat that their father warned of. The Grey? The brothers both look at the painter. He heard himself say those words, but he does not remember speaking. He quickly apologizes and says he doesn't know what he meant, and he is still taking it all in. The three talk long into the evening, before sleeping in the back of the sand shuttle. They eventually arrive at the northern mountains, at the edge of the Great Desert. Before leaving the shuttle, the captain looks over his shoulder and asks the painter to hand him the coffee pot behind his seat. The painter hands it over, and the captain winks and thanks him. The painter makes his way into the sands. Travelers, this way.
We continue.
This doesn't feel sketchy at all.
More sand. Just
Sand. Sand. It gets everywhere.
Of course, it gets everywhere.
May I ask, how long is the story?
We have reached the halfway point with that break. Just now.
Yeah, it's a very long tour.
But with that, time resumes, just as the coarse, rough, and irritating sand might fall down. The party of three stands before an incredible display of natural ether phenomenon. A river of sand winds around the mountains, spreading out as it fills a wide valley, then suddenly ending as a colossal curtain of sand falls. The smooth grinding of the earth is soothing and warm. Tight curls of bronze sand shimmer with slight chromatic aberration as they churn at the crescent base. The brothers explain this place was recently unearthed and is connected to a central nexus that, until recently, was filled with sand. The party boards their mechs and continues forward. This way.
Oh, just.
God, this screams trap.
Everyone, mind your steps. These sand caverns can be quite dangerous.
I see.
Yeah, that's a bottomless pit if I've ever seen one.
There's a way up here.
I was thinking you could probably. Yeah, no, I guess that wouldn't really tie about that.
Just keeps walking.
Click the.
Do I even want to end?
Let's
Be really, really careful. This way. This way.
Okay, this is a very cool set piece, though. This actually looks really cool.
Don't have any ideas for a picture.
I can totally see a bunch of
You know, I really wouldn't blame you if you mistook that for a stream of water.
We're just gonna ignore that, doesn't mean anything. Because there's another one over here.
Yeah. I mean, that's kind of the right color. I mean, yeah, it's sand. I mean, I'm just saying it has the right color and the shading here. Could look like water. Or maybe I'm tripping.
The cave is cool, almost cold, and the air is thick with ether. The strange contrast feels foreign and confusing to the senses. There are many sandfalls dotting the ceiling. Some pour sporadically with high pressure, like angry pumps of the earth's blood. The three explore deep into the cavern, eventually encountering a whirlpool of sand. The anomaly is fed from the sandfalls above, while continually draining, maintaining a chaotic equilibrium. Turning back, they search for another way. The painter spots a lighted doorway to what appears to be a living space. The princes join him to investigate.
Oh, I'm blind. This is a cool set piece. This is like, yeah. I don't know what to call this. Oh, those are skulls.
This feels familiar. Like an ARC's facility, almost.
Please tell me I'm not the only one that sees these as straws.
How much paper?
Ah, yes. Date idea right here.
The forbidden smoothie.
The forbidden smoothie. Finally, we got fucking drinks.
I wonder what's inside. Maybe you can ask for it at the bar, at the after party.
It's probably dwarven alcohol.
Assuming it's not just
It's a journal in a cave.
Interesting ask, though.
It'd be very funny if you found out it was just straight oil.
Yeah.
In any case, my friends,
Well,
my
For me,
friends,
it would be gay oil, but whatever.
the story continues. The painter and the formally dressed prince examine a strange wall of skulls. The other prince finds a journal and calls them over. The three read together the writings of what appeared to be a servant of the king. This person became trapped here due to an earthquake that shifted the ether currents of the sands above. Turning the page, they see that the flow of sand is kept at bay by a barrier that closes when it detects a high flow. There are 6 sand sensors placed throughout the cavern that close the barrier completely when all are activated. Now the flow has changed directions and the deep areas have flooded as a result. The painter turns the page. Quickly, the prince with the eye patch pulls the journal away. He explains that he knows what to do now. The whirlpool must be drained completely to open the path forward. To do this, they must deactivate the sand sensors. He suggests that the 3 of them split up to reach the sand sensors faster. After confirming that they all understand, the prince with the eye patch leaves, holding the servant's journal. The other follows. The painter begins to follow, but stops to look at the display of skulls again. His eyes focus on the tiny shadows of the porous white texture blending into decayed gray. I destroyed Ledevik Castle? The painter freezes. He spoke these words just now. There were no thoughts. Why? He said them out loud, he is sure. An unsettlingly calm and unfamiliar voice speaks to the painter. It tells him that what he just said is the truth. A man, dressed in dark ivory clothes, steps out from behind a wall. He wears an emotionless expression. The painter is unsure if he is real. The man asks the painter if he can really trust himself around his new friends. The painter responds that he does not know what the man is talking about. The man replies that he was sent here to spy on the princes and discover their secret. The treasure. You're here to take it before we do. The spy laughs. He explains that those who sent him already know about the treasure beneath the desert. He is not here for that. He is here to uncover the real secret of the princes. However, he has now discovered something just as interesting. The person responsible for the destruction of Ledevik Castle and the murder of the Ava King. He stares at the painter, as if waiting for him to speak. The painter's mind races. I didn't do it. The spy turns away and shrugs in disdain. He warns the painter that the princes must not find out while he is here. But if they reach the end of this cavern, they just might. I did not destroy Lahan. The spy turns back, studying the painter's eyes. He asks if the painter is even in control of his own thoughts right now. If he can hear outside his own head. What do you want from me? The spy shrugs again. He tells the painter he will see him around, and he wishes him luck in finishing what he started. The spy walks out. The painter stands for a while, staring at nothing. Eventually, he finds himself outside, boarding the dark mech. My friends, this way.
Oh dear.
Isabel, I just now realized those are snake skulls.
All right. My friends, it is time for your next quest. Listen carefully to these instructions. According to the Royal Servant's Journal, there are 6 sand sensors scattered about these caverns. All 6 of these sand sensors must be deactivated to stop the flooding. You will have 8 minutes to search the sand cavern and switch each of these sand sensors off. If not done, the sand barrier will close and the caverns will flood once more. Please return here to this house once the time has expired. You will hear a bell. Your time begins now.
I gotta go plug my controllers in. Let me go get the extension cords. 1 second.
Yeah, go do that, hon.
You doing alright by the way, Laura?
They're gone. Okay.
That's a pretty good sandfall texture, though. Am I supposed to be here? I don't know if I'm supposed to even say her yet. Looks important. Oh, the glowy light. And I see this, that was part of the puzzle.
Oh, these are some sauce jumps. Alright, got all the sensors. Nice. I forgot, there were like 6, right? Or was it more than that? Yeah, I'll ask. Sorry, guys.
Things we're gonna do after this.
How much time do we have, Cylindro?
A few more minutes.
can't change avatars right now, so I'm stuck with being small.
Oh no.
Okay, now I can change. There we go, that's better.
There you go. Ah.
My controller isn't charging. This is not a good sign.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Also, I found an item in this room.
My.
I did as well.
In this room?
It was,
Yeah. Hold on, Smiles. Your leg's in the way. I can't read yet. My God.
Nope.
I got a pigment.
Sorry.
Okay. No, this is
I
fine.
got a pigment as well.
Cool. I didn't know there was a pigment in here.
Yeah, there is a pigment.
Are we allowed to invite extra people to the tour?
There's the lusty gallon.
What? Sorry.
Mine was the ancient ardent.
Interesting.
If you tell a tour guide.
I guess, this cilantro?
You can tell any of the guides, so it would be so her, Ren, and Sheen or Pimon are all valid.
Someone, is it?
Yeah, it's been sitting at 20%. I'm hoping it's just like charging
That is
and
perfectly
draining at the
fine.
same rate.
If you invite
I don't
them,
want it to
then
die.
I believe Nick can help get them back on this path. But with that, welcome back,
Is it
everyone.
going down still?
Welcome
It
back.
hasn't gone down yet, but it's only been like 3 minutes, so I don't know.
Well, as long as it's holding steady, it's a good. At least it's not gonna die.
Travelers, welcome back. The story must continue. Let's see. For those of you who are interested, all of you have managed to deactivate an average of 5 sand sensors. Well done. Thanks to your efforts, the level of the flowing sand has lowered enough that the party can wade through it. Together, the 3 of them push through into the deeper parts of the cave. And so must we. This way, travelers. Follow me.
Oh, is there anyone I need to grab from spawn? Or is that like...
Where were the last 2 sensors? Were they down that long tunnel?
I think they were.
I had a friend join us during the next fight in the desert, but then they left like 30 seconds later, so I can get them over here.
Dang. Unlock.
I will wait here one moment.
Valid.
Well, that's kind of a spooky jump, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, this is the tunnel I was in there.
Yeah, I accidentally stumbled in this
Secret
tunnel
tunnel.
earlier.
Were there sound sensors this way, or was I just not supposed to be in here?
It was a different direction.
I'm sure
It was progress to me, so whenever I came in here by accident, left.
Well, considering this is progression, maybe we weren't.
Well, I thought because of how long this tunnel was that we weren't supposed to go this way, so I just didn't, but...
Yeah. Well, we'll see on the other side here.
Oh.
Yep, I have. That was one of the ones that I got. Way up there. And I climbed back up through that wall. I climbed up back through that wall.
Yeah.
Oh, funky.
And then there's a parkour to get to the sensor from over there.
My friend's excellent mountain climbing skills. You'll have to teach me sometime. Unfortunately, the painter is not quite as skilled as you are, otherwise they might be able to surpass this obstacle. In any case, friends, the story continues. The sand whirlpool has lowered enough to partially unearth a colossal boulder. It blocks the tunnel forward. Immediately, the Crimson Mech tries to move it, but fails. The weight must be more than 10 times that of a mech. The Dark Mech joins to push, but it seems impossible when they are buried nearly up to their chest plates in flowing sand. One of the princes suggests using the Dark Mech's ether amplifier, but carefully so as to not cause a cave-in. The painter sees the ether amplifier button, decaled with a single eye. The meter next to it glows at the 50% charge. He presses the button, and immediately the sand around the Dark Mech floats upward. The Dark Mech strikes the massive boulder with one hand, shattering it with an impact loud enough to shake the surrounding area. After the rumbling subsides, the princes burst into laughter and celebrate their victory. But the painter remains silent. Calling him brother now, they excitedly continue on. The painter lags behind.
I want to touch the hole in the ceiling. Physics don't let me.
Rather one of those. I could probably unplug the charger on my headphones.
Who broke the air again?
Travelers. My dear travelers, the story continues. They approach the final door before the throne room. The prince comments that the Dark Mech's joints are locking up. The painter looks down at his legs. The prince claims there's a stutter when he walks, likely from sand in his joints. The painter is confused and says he feels fine. The painter pushes open the large wooden door to the throne room. The Prince brothers stand before the throne. They seem stunned by the view, asking what that thing is before them. They wonder how it's possible that it's floating in midair. The painter walks up the royal carpet, stopping just behind them, looking over their shoulder. It is the king's throne, though empty. When the painter points this out, the princes both look back at him. What? What do we do now? They turn back and stare at the throne. The formally dressed prince comments on the eye at its center. The other states that it hurts to look into. Is there something else here? I'm sorry, this is all wrong. I don't think I'm okay. A deep laugh bellows through the castle halls. A team of knights march into the throne room just behind them. The admiral enters with arms raised and a look of satisfaction on his face. What should we do? We fight, right? The princes press the painter to calm down. He struggles against them. The admiral calls the princes filthy traitors of the people and tells them that this is where they die. That's him. He's the one who murdered your father, not me. the dark mech topples over. The princes are shouting, asking what he sees, what is happening inside the cockpit. The bandana-wearing prince climbs up the hatch of the dark mech and is shouting for the painter to open the cockpit. The hatch opens and he rushes in to pull the painter out. The painter fights him off, screaming that he is a knight of the crown and must protect his brothers. The painter's mind is a fractal of conflicting voices and sensations. He wishes for all the broken thoughts to be gone. For any and all cause of anything to cease. He wishes for anything at all. And then he blacks out. My friends, this way.
Oh, it takes time.
Oh, the paintbrush.
I guess we go.
Yep. Oh, whoa, fade to black. Why are we back at the house?
Is that everyone? It looks like it might be. Alright. In that case, the story continues once more. The painter finds himself just leaving the abandoned house. The princes have just left to find the sand sensors. He looks around. There is no sign of the spy or the dark mech. Without his mech, he leaves the sand cavern, alone. My friends, follow me.
What's even happening? Sounds like it.
We did it. We did the thing. Did the stuff.
Boys back in time.
Yay. Oh.
Touching the fence flings you. Okay. I was not expecting that. Don't touch the fence if you don't want to go flying.
Joke's on you, Fire. Joke's on you, Fireon. It's free flight lessons.
Watch your step.
Yeah, I almost forgot about the bottomless pit.
I just fell off. My feet were still on the ground.
All right.
Exit.
Oh, my eyes.
All right. Welcome everyone. Let us join back up with the other half of in the holy city of Nissan. This way.
I want to go say hi to the tree over there. That looks like the tree from the pilot.
Hmm.
Is
How
that just me, or
curious.
does that look like the tree from the pilot?
Pretty sure it is the. I'm pretty sure it's the
Oh,
same.
it is.
Yup.
Shit, wait, you're right.
It looks like the same texture.
It's the same. It's the same tree. I
It's the same tree shape. It's the,
Go right
yeah.
here. Well, because they're both from Xenogear, so it's probably just this. Like most of the tours use, or sorry, wait, they're in here. Most of the tours use pretty much just exclusively Xenogear assets. There's most of Sheen tours.
It's to that.
Right here?
There's gotta be a reason.
Right through here, yes.
Okay.
There.
Hi, Sheen. How you doing?
It's not where it's
Greetings, Sheen.
We're missing
Thanks.
We're missing
That's
someone.
really cute.
Welcome.
Seems that we have
my
arrived here
friend.
first, so.
10,000
As
welcomes.
is generally the case with this side of the tour.
Yeah, the other side seemed longer last week.
Not for long. I mean, welcome back.
Always is.
Yeah.
It's true, pretty much
See
always.
the cat, the Minecraft cat texture on this wall here?
Yes. Hey, what?
Minecraft cat.
Sheen,
Oh my word, I see it.
the lovely travelers on my route wanted to say hello to the lovely tree in the distance. Perhaps we could write a poem for it.
Oh, that tree. It is alone, isn't it? All alone. No other trees to keep it company. That's very
What if
sad.
I kept it company? What if I went and like said hi to it while we waited for the other group? Can I go do that?
That'd be very nice of you, but I hope that you hurry back so you don't miss anything.
Alright, I'll be right back. I'm gonna go say hi to the tree.
Give it my regards while you're at it. Let me see if I can actually find a good spot for a photograph here. Hold on.
Wait for the other group. I'm gonna be right back.
You have nice benches right here.
That's true.
Look at these nice polygons. These nice pixels. These nice 8-bit textures right here. We love these textures right here. It's great.
Yeah, it's just getting posing mode. Advertising attached. Nice. There we go. Oh.
Bench.
Sheen, the tree asked if you had any tater tots you could have. It's pretty hungry.
Trust that sounds
I mean, I only have the secret kind of tater tots, you know, the kind for secret eating. Is that alright?
Yeah, I think it should work. Can I have them? Oh, okay,
Yes.
the tree.
Yes, you can, but you can't tell anybody about them. It would be a real problem if you did.
Alright, I'll keep it hush hush.
I'm gonna save
Understood.
that for...
Please, take the tater tots.
That's intense.
Thank you. I'll be right back.
I'm gonna save this for...
I shouldn't have done that. Those tater tots were important to me.
It's official. I can now officially say...
It's okay, Sheen.
We can make you some more.
Yeah.
More
we
tater
can make
tots.
some more. We'll just have to stop by McZelots.
This time for you to get bench. You're going to the bench. So, I was going to the
Somewhere. Some.
Next to the hardware department.
Everything
Next to the hardware department.
just been thrown out the window. My tasting
Somewhere in Australia,
my knowledge, my
cringes.
skills, all out the window. I gotta relearn everything. I'm washed. I should have came back. What I'm washed. I'm washed. It's over.
The tree said thank you.
Yeah. We'll have to hit McZelots afterwards and get some more, though.
Yeah.
Can I get a big zealot?
Oh no, I told the tree to keep it a secret too, so I think we're good.
I'd like one donut strike, please.
Oh dear.
Whoa, but hold on.
Okay.
You're okay? You sure?
Oh no, that's my favorite.
A very soft carpet.
So, like, I swear, the last 3 times
Good.
I got to make zealots, the donut machines.
Let's keep you on the ground now.
I'm pure linoleum.
God, I couldn't I used to live in a house that was nothing but hardwood, and it was nice and it looked really good, but to stand on for 6 hours straight was not
I guess
enjoyable.
I'll just have to settle for the McInferno.
Everyone's here!
Oh yeah, I should have mentioned that they were wrapping up. I saw them.
Nice.
Yeah, apparently trying to surrender gets you blown up. Good to know.
Yeah, sad I didn't get to see you
We all
before.
trying to surrender and quit the job, but
Yeah,
no, they got bloated.
We
Bloated.
didn't know you were surrendering.
Amazing.
I didn't know I had to go on that path. I went down the path I wanted to go on.
Fair.
Come do it then.
Yeah, tried to surrender and
You
our
should have held
Ether
up
Melon
big white
smoothie was turned into a
flags.
bomb.
You
I'll be
should have
taking
held up
the
big
other
white.
path from now on.
You should have held up
All
big white flags to indicate your surrender.
Yeah. And what could we have held up? The posters telling us that half of us were going
Travelers,
to
your
be
attention,
getting pay cuts?
please. Travelers, 10,000 apologies. The story continues. Welcome back. I'm glad to feel you within the sonar reception, the reverberations of my voice. I can feel your frames, your faces, your slight anomalies within the light spectrum. It is beautiful, I tell you. I observe the mortals from above, the Unus Mundus, and I see your patterns that you create with your movements and your voices, your songs, and the stories you tell. It is indescribably bright and beautiful. Bright and beautiful. And that is where the painter finds himself. The cobblestone before his feet is bright and beautiful. How did he get here? The edges of it are green, and he follows the traces to the wall next to it, and he sees the overgrowth of vines and flowers. This place is peaceful. The very embodiment of the word. Peace. Tranquility. Relaxation. No worries. Stability. Peace. The painter enters the main gates of the holy city of Nissan. And here, he walks among a small, reverberating crowd. He speaks with them, enters shops, and buys bread. And he talks. He soon learns that this is a neutral state in the war between the Steam Empire and the Great Desert Kingdom. This is the holy city of Nissan. It is here that he speaks with the people about history. It is here that he learns that artists take refuge. It is here that he learns that there is a leader that remains neutral in the war, a leader known as the Mother, the Holy Mother. Something about that title, something about this city, the colors, the copper tops of its buildings, the cobblestone walls and floors, the green overgrowth and the flowers that sprout within it. It breaks into his heart. and he feels a warm glow bleed out and into his fingertips, and it is wonderful. It's like hunger, and he wants to know more. He walks quickly into the city. He's sure that there's something here that he can pull into him next, like food, like anything. Something that will build him up, make him into more, help him remember. My friends, welcome to the Holy City. The painter quickly walks with enthusiasm. This way. Follow me.
Grr. Let's see. I noticed we don't have...
I just wanted a donut and a smoothie.
My friends, the painter walks through several archways, goes through the shade, children run past, a couple speaks, a vendor sells. He walks past a shop, and he sees pleasant goodbyes. He sees hellos, and now, finally, he reaches a place down a stairway with a cobblestone front. A building. No one's here. It's quiet and familiar. The painter realizes that he must go inside. He's hungry for it because what is inside is something he must place on his shoulders, something he must carry. He is eager for it, hungry for it. His desire to be whole calls out to him, and the painter enters the building, the unknown building in front of him. Within, he finds everything he knows, everything that defines who he is. He finds a palette, he finds pigments, and he finds canvases, all waiting, and travelers collecting dust. The painter begins to work furiously. And thus begins your next quest. My friends, listen carefully. Within the green door of the building next to me is the painter's workshop. Based on the items that you have found throughout the story, you will find pigments that are lined on the browned panel surrounding the wall. Do not go in yet, and please kindly wait for me to finish instruction. There is a brown panel surrounding all rooms of this building. You will find pigments there based on what you have found in the tour. Please explore until you have found up to 4 pigments. It is possible to find a total of 4 pigments within this building. My other tour guides will correct me if I'm wrong in a moment.
That is correct.
Then you will find a palette in the center. Take that palette and move it to any area you wish. Find a place you are alone and take those pigment tubes that you have found across the brown panel line and place them on the palette. Left click to squeeze them and place them on either the left side or the right side to mix 2 pigments together. 2 pigments will mix on the left, 2 pigments will mix on the right of the palette you hold. Depending on the colors you create, a sparkle will appear. Click the sparkle to achieve either a painted scene or a painted subject. If you have any trouble with this quest, please kindly let me know or a fellow tour guide know. You will have... I do not have this information in front of me. Cilantro, how many minutes do they have for this quest?
I believe they have 4 minutes.
4 minutes for this quest. My friends, please enter, and your time begins now.
Question just asked. I know that's a lot of information.
You gotta go.
Alright.
Kind of,
Okay, I put Bianca with. Let's not do the same combination, so we can something different.
I have collected. I can paint a monocolor painting with torn silk strand. I will make a painting and call it corn silk strand. After the color. The only color that I have. The one.
Beautiful painting.
Thank you.
I'm imagining it right now.
It's just a silk of corn strand.
You can mix the colors as opposed to pour
You should name it Middle Gen Corn.
I'm looking. You put both on one side to
That's
mix
how
it.
art works, right?
That's how corn works if you turn the K
Put
back.
your name on it.
I don't see the palette. Oh, there.
Hey,
Masterpiece.
that's Ren. Ren, do that emote again, actually.
You know what, Smiles? I present a masterpiece.
No, I mean like
all
the
this modern art.
the emoji that you sent me.
Floyd, it looks like a plate of potatoes.
The
dog one.
Aware of the situation.
The dog one?
Okay, cool. I just wanted to make sure.
What the dog the one?
But
you don't want to see that?
very shortly after.
What the dog is one?
We can't tangent space.
Flapper.
What the dog?
So
It
we have
one?
our time.
I think
but
that's
then
right.
You know, Gordy, if I didn't have this
The dog.
bed
Head
in me, I
one.
would have gold chip dropkicked you.
After all.
Damn.
Yeah.
What is the dog one?
What are you booping?
Your nose. It's
I
freaking.
forgot this model has it.
Ether.
Nice. There we go. It's there on the title now.
I do have a question.
Somebody say
Your
You know,
question.
you should probably.
What is
change
the
that
airspeed
one
velocity of an
for
unladen
getting
swallow?
benched.
The concept of ether. I don't know.
It is what it always is, what it always was,
Change that
and
one
what it always will be.
It says if you're getting benched, that way I can actually copy you. and do
More
the
than a
same.
boop on your nose.
There you go.
Boop.
Wow.
Cute. No?
Travelers, the story continues. Please, I beg your silence.
What was that?
10,000 apologies, and thank you for painting. Well done. I'm sure you all have worked together to communicate what is necessary for certain scenes and certain subjects. These pieces can be put together. These expressions are a part of a larger idea, one that we will enlighten ourselves towards. The painter exits the workshop in a sweat. He drops everything and walks. He encounters more people, and he asks questions for once. His questions are about the history, about the Holy Mother, about where she is, how he can find her, how she's doing. The villagers, the people of the Holy City, are confused. They explain to him that currently there is no Holy Mother, that the church is more symbolic in current days. They explain that previously the teachings held were by a person revered of great respect, great change, and tumultuous times. That person sacrificed themselves for the city so that they may continue to live. The outside world to the people here is strange. It doesn't make sense to them, and they stay out of it. They explain that their time here is theirs. The painter asks what they mean by that. They explain that time outside is belonging to the outside, and the time here is theirs. Where is the Holy Mother is a question the painter has asked repeatedly, and finally someone tells him that if he wants to know, he should go examine their likeness. The portrait of Mother Sophia. The name instantly connects, and the ground below him shatters and is gone. Before he knows it, he sees himself rushing toward the cathedral, breaking through the doors, breaking through the choir. And it's a blur, a fisheye lens. My friends, prepare yourselves for the grand finale of this tour. Please, this way.
Alex is asleep now. They should have been over an hour ago.
You know, if you think about this, kind of has multiple acts like Silk Song.
Oh my god. Praise the sun. They don't move. Praise the sun.
What'd you say? Oh.
Dear it, as I save this world.
Okay, so since I know that both of you have things, or at least Solo wanted to talk about something with them. After this is done.
Travelers, step out of the light and into the darkness, for ignorance gives you the opportunity to experience sin and the opportunity to grow. Please gather around where you can hear.
Had already been given.
They don't know the full thing, but we can just DM the rest of it.
Travelers, raise your gaze to the light binding this altar. If you look closely, you can see each angel only has one wing. A symbolic cliche, sure. But there is innocence in that. Be not afraid to speak, travelers. I ask you, what do your thoughts say? And what does the space between them speak of to this art? My friends, I seek your answer and I call on you. Jump in place if you want to answer. Tell me what this means to you. Gordient Gaming, please, what does this mean?
Given that the wings appear to be on opposite ends of their bodies, I'd want to say that, in a way, this represents one person being the other half that you are missing, with the space in between kind of symbolizing that lack thereof of one another, I guess. Like sorry, I'm not great at this sort of thing.
No, Gordient Gaming, you are on track. You are absolutely right. In fact, all of us should turn and listen to you. This does represent the imperfect between, the impasse between souls, the tolerance of misunderstanding that allows time and space and gravity to pull us between, and the meaning of true love. That is told by the church, that is united by the people around them, and guided by those between them. It is the message given. You are very close to the teachings of her. One more. Let's see. I saw you jump. Smiles, yes, smiles. What does this mean to you?
I wasn't muted. Complete mutual understanding.
It means complete mutual understanding. If I may dare, Smiles, may I ask you to elaborate? If you do not wish to, no worries.
I'm trying to think of the right words, to be honest.
It's all right. It does represent such a thing. A sacred union. A goal. A impossible task. A test by the gods? You are correct.
It is an act, a measurement of actions between, breaking the understanding of fundamentals of time and space. You see, completely understanding where you are is a singular point that cannot be broken in its static definition. And the same can be said for this person that stands before you, that speaks to you. The space between you is a measurement, a metric. And to say that such a things can be mixed is a break in fundamentals of space and time. This is a lesson in working together. It's quite cliche, is it not? And as I said before, it is innocent in its pursuit for two actors or innocent hearts to work together, to fly together, to hold one another. This aligns with what Mother Sophia would teach. You must surrender that peace to be held by another, even if your causality is a sin. Only then, only in that sacred act of sacrifice can you be whole. Only then can you rise to wholesome enlightenment. This is the gospel. This is the gospel of Mother Sophia. Yes, well said, travelers. But there is a deeper meaning to this statue. A meaning only known to Mother Sophia and the lost artist. To completely understand another. To fever dream a fanfic while staring outside of a car passenger window during the reign of a hypothetical space-time within local headspace of their experience to the point that you perceive their observance through their eyes, to burn in their hate, to hold them in their love, to fight the gravity of their sorrow, to be open enough to understand their happiness, to be compassionate enough to support their determination, to create anything, any experience at all that would be thus spoke by Zarathustra. Is this not the definition of true love? Is this not what it means to be as one? Is this not complete mutual understanding? We are not broken vessels. We are already connected as mutual vessels of a shared experience in the ignorance of sin. We grow via this cycle of fierce battle of knowledge versus uncertainty. Do you feel it? This fusion, simplicity, biro-chiro, infomorphic maticlicity of forbidden geometry hidden between the mortal eyes that guide our hearts between pains and confusions of the outside world. Are you tired, my friends? Are you weary? Do you wish for no more enemies of the misunderstanding? Do you wish for no more sequences of actions that could lead to nothing but a hug with the person of fire before you? Do you wish of a refuge for the lost, a sky haven of rest and sleep, a sacred of non-local consciousness where a merging of anything and everything and everyone of all time can be as one and a single most perfect smile? Yes. This statue stands as more than the saving of our free will through the ignorance of sin. As time grants it, it stands as a meta-incarnation of unity. My friends, I'm so sorry. I tried to rise with the image of it. And I look up at it as it passes me by. I'm here with you, unascended, and I will continue. I have one final surprise for you, my friends. This story will conclude, and I beg you to follow me to the end, just past this doorway. Please This way.
And we're glad to have you, Shane. At all times.
God damn it, I was near.
Stairs.
I like
I warned you about the stairs, dog.
Stairs are a good exercise. Exercise that you do require. And you need.
That's been exercising.
I could do better.
I want to know what's in here.
You guys can make it. I believe in you.
There she is. There's the pose.
Praise the sun.
I believe you mean praise the cube.
And both of you eldritch beings in one room.
Praise the cube, son.
You could argue I am more closely related to the
Travelers.
cube than most.
The story continues. The painter enters a sunlit room. His memory immediately feeds him a vision of himself passing through the choir, pushing his way through. Stairs follow him as he goes through a hallway, up towards a balcony, and across. He sees the image of the altar, and a tinge of pain cycles through him. It's been felt before. It's familiar, but so are the walls, so are the steps, so are everything, and then suddenly he burst into this room. This sunlit room. There is an empty chair. A canvas hung on the wall. No paints. No stool. No pigments. Nothing. He looks at it, observes it. He steps closer, and he knows who this is. But they're not quite all here. He sees that the painting is unfinished. The bottom right, the corner, remains incomplete. The painter is compelled to paint, and thus, my friends, begins our next quest. Listen carefully. At this time, you will have 3 minutes to open your inventory menu. Look through the scenes that you may have painted, or the subjects that you may have painted. Discuss as a group which scene and which subject should be combined. After 3 minutes, I will ask someone from the group to tell me which subject the painter should paint, and then which scene the painter should paint. Your 3 minutes to discuss as a group begins now.
have an idea. Oh, what if we just don't?
Same bestie. I got nothing.
And leave the canvas
Can we
blank.
have some scene names, please?
If we leave the canvas as is, what would happen? Yes, what if we just don't?
Bad things happen if we don't.
Yeah, but what is what happens?
We get a bad end and the tour ends. That's
You
it.
might have some knowledge about
Have we already
themes and
tried this
subjects
before?
that others have.
Well, the last
I would
time we
still
ran this,
encourage
we
you to
didn't
at
even
least
get a
listen.
chance to do this, so I assume we didn't have a scene or subject put on the painting.
What if-
Which means we
I
got
like-
bad
I
end.
like the idea
Day
of...
of Time and Village and a Time Clock.
Oh, did we? I must have missed that. My bad then.
I like the idea of doing a blank canvas. I also like the idea of doing abstract mess, which I assume is also possible.
Abstract mess,
Okay,
abstract mess would be.
So, are we? Do we want to try just leaving it blank?
Yeah.
I think we tried double abstract mass because it says the
Yeah, I'm not
paper is
entirely sure
compelled
what
to
theme would
paint,
work
so
with
I
all color
don't think
themes.
choosing nothing is
That's
an
also the
abstract.
subject I have in my head.
Like he tries to, but just can't think of anything and can't bear to bring us.
For
I
all,
mean, can't think
But
of
if not
anything would be
abstract, double abstract, we can try.
Can't think of anything would be abstract mass. I don't know if we can select
and the fact of the matter is,
It's not a subject
There-
or a scene, that's true.
as I said before, there's not necessarily such a thing as a
It
single
is
objective
produced.
truth.
So,
Yeah, everyone's the villain of someone's story.
So that they are options?
that's up to you to try.
Are they discussing using
If you so choose.
Yes. Yes.
Yes. We're discussing doing absolutely nothing. But we're
Yeah.
discussing just leaving the canvas blank.
Most of us are discussing double abstract mass.
I would argue you could try. But the choice is up to you, whether you'd like to try at all.
The fact of the matter is, everyone's the villain of someone's story. I mean, it's not exactly it's time to put any besides pigment.
Oh wait, we have above the clouds an off-colored map.
I like that.
Yeah, it's time to get venged.
Everything's a shade of grey unless you have the means to discern them.
Yes, I am an
Colors, you might say.
For I shall ponder you.
Perspectives.
Pontificously. Feel free, you won't learn much. You have to ask for my insight to learn much.
That's alright. Your mind's crystal clear, so I can see right through you.
My mind's not in there. My mind is in the salad.
Your mind is in the salad.
Right, just salad.
Salad.
Time has expired. Travelers, your choices. I will call on one of you to present the scene, and one of you to present the subject, and the painter will respond in course. Let us see. X Squeaky 45. May I call on you?
Head shaking.
Could you please choose someone else?
Yes, I can. No worries at all. Pass is a very valid option. Please do not feel pressured. I see a hand raised. Is that you, Flauridero?
You can call me Nicola.
Very well, Nicole. What is your answer?
I'm going to present an abstract mess. If that is a valid option.
It is. Understood. All right. Now, the second part of the painting. Let's see. Bruise in the back. May I call on you?
Do we have Tree of Time?
The Tree of Time is a subject, yes. If the scene is the abstract mess, then we could select the Tree of Time as the subject. Are you sure?
I think so.
Understood.
We have abstracted the Tree of Time, dear God.
The painter works furiously. His brush moves up, down, left, right, A, B, start, up, down. And he paints, and he paints. The surrounding canvas is covered in a mirage of undulating colors. Browns and grays mixing together, erupting into a brief yellow and red, sporadically sprinkled from above from a blue and a green, with the purple mist in the back, fighting against the gray. In the center emerges a subject, a tree surrounded by swirling time and formations of reality that go against everything you've ever known, everything your eyes have ever known. The tree stands, and the surrounding colors fade. A very brief glimpse of a village is there before it is pulled apart in the colors that simply don't belong. The painter steps back, looking at his work. He turns away, disgusted. The painter thinks, staring at the floor. He drops the paintbrush at his feet. The painter learns that this place, this time capsule, was a safe space for a painter and Mother Sophia. It was here that her portrait was infused, and her memory was taken forever into a fan fiction that does not belong. The gods watched and wanted to preserve their memory, wanted to preserve a future that does not exist in a media that does not allow it. And the gods answered their call. Another world was created, and one was left behind. Again, another world was created, and the one left behind was thrown farther away. A third world was created, and the original was pushed further back more, and a fifth, and a sixth, and a seventh, until a countless number of worlds spiraled out of control in a cone shape away from a time crash zero. It was here that the painter watched. In a void, it was here that he watched his reincarnation, allowed by the gods to reunite
with Sophia. It was here that the painter from afar watched his reincarnation again and again and again be with the person he could never have, live the life he never could, have the causality that belonged to him, the righteous choices and goodwill. He was pushed away from it. All he could do was gather experience. It was here that he stands, and it was here that he still remains. My friends, I have bad news for you. We have been following the villain of this story the entire time. Welcome to the neutral ending of The Painter.
For everyone's the villain of someone's story.
Something Alex pointed out to us in here is that we only see what the painter wants us to see.
In your head.
There's a lot that isn't seen, and
Pretty sure they do.
a lot of it is stuff the painter is probably doing but doesn't want us to know about in some capacity.
Perhaps does not even want themselves to know about.
That would make sense.
My friends, just for a few more minutes, I require your attention. I beg for your attention. Please. I'm out of breath. Apologies. At this time, put your hands together for tonight's NPCs, Luminous and Polaris.
Woo!
She did great.
Woo!
And thank you to my fellow tour guides, Cilantro and Metal Gen, Pimon Nick 123, Pimon Nick Pop 123, and Rendizo. Yes, thank you, my fellow tour guides. I could not do this without you.
Even for doing this.
My friends, thank you very much for going on this adventure with us. We do this for fun. We do this for free. We do this to be a bright spot in the world, a safe haven to be away from everything and have finally a chance to rest and just enjoy the ability to experience anything. These tours are free and will always be free. However, if you wish to donate to us, we do have a Patreon. The money that you donate to us goes to our production. We often will commission certain things. For example, my world builder here, part of the team, Pimon Nick Pop 123, has built this world and has contributed an unholy number of hours to the Painter 2. So this statement stands true, and I thank you. And if you do decide,
Nick's gonna need a long rest when he's done.
yes, that's correct. And when, if you do decide to join the Patreon, you will be eligible to play the NPCs in our tours. Otherwise, please feel welcome to join. Please feel welcome to make a one-off donation as you would a movie theater ticket for a weekend. We'd greatly appreciate that. We do have the ability to accept one-off donations through our Ko-Fi. I think it's still active, actually. Anyways, no need to throw money at us. That's not why we do this. We do this for a place to rest, because that's what this is, a place to rest, a safe haven, just a place to relax for once from the outside world. My friends, thank you so much. I'm going to stop talking now, and I'll let you go do a group picture or whatever you want to do. In a few moments, we will open a portal to the after party, where we will return to the rendezvous, and we can all gather around the bar and whatnot, or talk about the tour. You can stay here if you'd like. Yes, I'm out of breath, so I'm going to let Cilantro or Metal Gen take over, if that's all right. And yes, as they say, as they say, res nullius. Res nullius. All right, Metal Cyllin, the floor is yours.
It is a very beautiful floor.
All right. Well,
going to steal it.
why don't we all
pretty sure
gather
sealing
here
the floor is in
by the
poor
portraits
taste.
of Mother Sophia and have a lovely group picture, real quick?
Here, I got the
Theoretically, we could take it at another location.
Yeah, we could.
Yes. I'm going to use Alex's avatar for the picture since they were present for the majority.
Gather up. Get up a camera.
Where is the camera? Alright.
Give me a sec. Alright.
Alright.
Yeah, that seems like a good
Yeah,
idea.
but let me increase my height, and then you can stand in front of me.
Alright, hold on, let me just make sure I'm getting everyone in the frame.
Russian nesting doll.
Alright, yep.
Yep, okay.
But for simplicity's sake, we'll do the picture here today, but we can choose another location next time.
Like in front of the statues, for example.
I propose that Sand Mountain Boss Arena area.
Fight.
Yes. The
Solid,
Sand
can you
Boss
lower yourself
Arena.
down a little bit? You're out of the photo frame. Okay, a little to the. Yep, there, perfect. Okay.
Alright, I
on the
have
count of
arms
three,
now. You can
everyone
see
say,
them.
He got
I
it.
don't know. Say something spontaneous. 3, 2, 1. Everyone say soup.
Enough electricity to melt the wrench.
Say something spontaneous. Spontaneous. Oh, everyone, say
Something spontaneous.
Soup.
Yes, thank you.
Soup.
Oh, I got the photo, but a weird thing happened again. If everyone would like to take a look, printing it right now.
Don't read soup backwards.
What happened?
I am going to read Stoop backwards and you cannot stop me. However, I will not say it backwards.
That made me laugh.
God, we love memory leaks.
Sophia
Oh.
is,
Yeah, something weird
is the
happened.
ghost in our photos.
Whoops.
Yeah, that's because there's light rays.
Oh, let me re-angle this. Give me
Because
a
of how
sec,
the
I'm
light
gonna
rays work.
Retake it.
Mm-hmm.
Well, if you're having difficulty, we can move. Just request.
I got it. I just gotta zoom,
Hey, Polaris.
reposition and zoom out.
I'm not blocking anyone, am I?
I'm gonna move my
No,
VR
you're
setup
good.
upstairs after we go back to the lobby.
Makes sense.
Much
So I'll be
better.
out for a few
Okay,
minutes.
I got it. I got a better
Though I am gonna
picture
drink
this
some of that
time.
ocean first. so I can
I'll
go into
be
that cave.
hopping into the Aslice thing to say
Okay, this
hi
one's more passable
and
than the
happy
last
birthday,
one,
and
I have
then
a
going to
feeling.
bed.
Makes sense.
Oh yeah, I wouldn't mind stopping by if I'm allowed.
Yeah, doing okay there.
I will check.
Yeah.
Okay, there. I took 3 photos. I
Woo.
guess just pick the one you like best.
Well,
I hope I am, but I
Oh dear,
understand if
taking
I'm
on my
not.
cables.
There.
Do we have
friends, we will likely wait.
A little jig.
Yeah, I got these.
Requires age
Am I supposed to
verification,
see
which
something?
we have not bothered to do, so we will not be
Am I supposed to see something?
I feel like the one Ether is holding is probably the best one.
Oh, I see. I can't see it.
You might have photos disabled.
I need to maximize processing power. Everything is disabled.
Actually, I propose next time we do a group photo in that one room we
Danny.
walk past near the ending.
Yeah.
Danny,
Oh.
the incident
That's a really
is
pretty
an
ring.
age verification required one. We have not bothered to do the age verification because we frankly do not trust
That was
it.
one of the prime hangout spots back in the old days, and we would actually come back to our worlds and hang
Press
out.
the bed before the after party. It's kind of already really late tonight.
Perhaps we can figure out a better way to open up this world like that.
Happy birthday from
Speaking
us
of
and
hangouts, though, good night. Speaking of hangouts, we have a place for it. We can go back to the rendezvous to the after party.
I actually have the portal ready.
Danny, can you tell us why?
Well, what are we waiting for? It's party time.
Everyone, if you could please clear the center of the room so we can open the portal.